5 most toxic zodiac signs you should watch out for. Have you ever crossed paths with someone who completely drained your energy or manipulated your reality? While everyone has their flaws, some individuals possess deep-seated psychological patterns that create incredibly chaotic, deeply damaging dynamics in relationships. Today, we are exposing the 5 most toxic zodiac signs you should definitely watch out for. Is someone in your life on this warning list? Let's dive in and find out. Number 5, Taurus. Clinging to an immovable, entrenched worldview transforms their stability into a highly suffocating and completely rigid prison. They possess an absolute refusal to compromise, genuinely believing that any slight deviation from their specific comfort zone is a massive personal attack. If you disagree with their set narrative, they will completely shut down the conversation, utilizing a punishing, silent stubbornness to force your surrender. This profound lack of flexibility creates a heavily stagnant environment where you are constantly forced to abandon your own needs simply to maintain their guarded, artificially constructed, and incredibly fragile internal peace. Number 4, Virgo. Wielding an intensely critical eye effortlessly reduces their closest companions to feeling utterly inadequate daily. Their pursuit of flawlessness mutates into a highly toxic, relentless micromanagement of your entire existence. They do not offer gentle guidance. They aggressively dissect your deepest vulnerabilities under a harsh, unforgiving microscope. This constant barrage of thinly veiled insults masquerading as helpful advice entirely erodes your foundational self-esteem. You become permanently paralyzed by the terrifying anticipation of their next biting critique, effectively trapping you in a severely damaging dynamic where absolutely nothing you accomplish will ever be considered completely acceptable. Number 3, Capricorn. Operating with heavily transactional motives transforms their partnerships into coldly calculated, deeply unforgiving psychological power struggles. They view human vulnerability as a dangerous liability, actively choosing to suppress genuine emotional intimacy to maintain absolute control. If you ever fail to meet their impossibly rigorous, unstated expectations, they will ruthlessly discard your entire history together without any remorse. This severe, deeply punitive approach creates a terrifyingly barren emotional landscape where you constantly feel completely expendable, frantically working to continually prove your basic worth just to avoid being suddenly and violently severed from their highly restricted life. Number 2, Gemini. Thriving entirely on chaotic, wildly inconsistent communication thoroughly shatters the mental stability of anyone involved with them. They completely weaponize their extraordinary intellectual agility to constantly rewrite reality, masterfully gaslighting you until you no longer trust your own fundamental memories. One day, they fiercely shower you with brilliant, intoxicating adoration, and the next morning, they morph into an incredibly detached, terribly cruel stranger without any warning. This deeply toxic, profoundly dizzying pendulum heavily traps you in a highly addictive cycle of desperate confusion, permanently destroying your internal compass while they casually walk away completely unscathed. Number 1, Scorpio. Establishing a terrifying psychological dominance through intense paranoia makes them a deeply dangerous emotional presence. Their profound fear of ultimate betrayal rapidly mutates into a suffocating, highly obsessive desire to constantly monitor your entire existence. They wield intense jealousy as a powerful weapon, deliberately isolating you from your trusted support systems to ensure they remain your only foundation. You are subjected to relentless, punishing interrogations designed to mentally exhaust you into complete submission. This dark, incredibly toxic possessiveness entirely consumes your fundamental autonomy, transforming genuine love into a disguised but deeply horrifying emotional hostage situation. Conclusion: protecting your own inner peace is paramount, and identifying these deeply toxic emotional patterns early is an essential first step. Let me know your sign and thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the updates.